Hey guys, it's Jeremy Chard again with another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make a jail loaf. Don't ask how I know this. I've never been to jail myself. I just know some people. What you're gonna need are ramen packets. One is one serving, two is two, so on, you know. You're gonna need some hot Cheetos. You can also get jalapeno Cheetos. I don't have them at this moment. You're gonna need some hot dogs. And corned beef would be what you would normally want, but we have some pepperoni. I also want to add a little bit of Cajun seasoning, not too much. It's a little bit of a bite, you know. You're going to need a empty bread bag, towel to keep the heat in there, and a wherever the rubber band went, a rubber band. So let's get into this. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to get your packets. You want to open them just slightly so you can get that packet out. You want to save these for later. Set them off to the side. Okay, I'll just cut it to when I'm done opening all these. So, what you're going to do to crush these up, what you want to do is have it slightly open, kind of cover it, and just start crunching it. Try not to blow a hole in the side. I've made that accident before. But just keep doing this to all four. Then you're going to want to pour them into the bread bag. Okay guys, once you're done with crushing all these up and pouring them into the bread bag, you should have them in there. Next step is you want to take one of these empty bags and you're going to want to get your Cheetos, open these bad boys, and you want to pour them up to the brim in one of these bags. A little bit under, maybe not fully. Okay, if you spill some, you just eat them or throw them back in the bag. Whatever floats your boat. One more in there. You're going to want to do this about 3 times. Crush them up and then put them back into the bread bag with the ramen that's already smashed up. So you want to do it like this. You don't want it into a very fine powder. You want tiny chunks. Maybe a little bit of powder, that'd be fine. But you don't want 3 of these. If you're making 4 servings. If you're making 1 serving, you might just want to put 1 full bag in. 2, 1.5, you know, whatever you really want. You want to make sure you get almost all of them. It's okay if you got a few little chunks, adds to the flavor, or the taste. You're going to want to look like that. You might have a few chunks in there. Different techniques to smashing it up. A little knuckle tap. The old lower palm roll over. But you should have it like that. That's good. Well, pour that in. You're going to do that about 2 more times. So you have 3 ramen bags of hot Cheetos in. I'll cut to when I'm done with this. Okay guys, once you're done with putting your things in the bread bag, you should have that about half and half. Then next my special thing I'm trying out is putting a little bit of Cajun. Depending on how much, I might not put too much. Just want to get a spoon. Get about that. Whatever you want. Just kind of sprinkle that in there. It might taste, it might not. Trying something new might. A little bit more. A little bit more doesn't hurt. Okay, you can put that away. Then, shake that up a little bit. Then what you want to do is get a plate, get your meat. Open them. You gotta open them somehow. Here, grab some scissors. Don't hurt yourself while playing with the scissors. I mean, using the scissors properly. Cut into them bad boy frames. Them glizzies. And then you're gonna open them. Open them glizzies. You're gonna take about 2 or 3. I'll take 2 for now. See how it looks. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut them down the middle like this. Both of them. Cut them in half. You want to cut them in half the long way, hot dog style. You know what I mean? Then you're gonna wanna take them out, lay them on their upper half, like so they're flat. Then you're gonna wanna go across like this. Cut them into like little cylinder type thing, cylindrical things. Then you wanna cut those. You just wanna go to crazy. You wanna go to town on these hot dogs. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Then just get them so they're in pretty small chunks. They call me Gordon Ramsay because I'm such a good cutter of foods. You know, he's Gordon Ramsay's. Yeah, that's how good I am. So once these are tiny enough, I guess your preferred size of hot dog, your glizzies, you want to throw these. I'm actually going to throw one more on there just because. So like my meats, I haven't had my meats in a while. I'm going to cut these bad boys up. You want to do that. Then after you're done cutting these, you're going to want to throw these bad boys into the microwave for about 30 seconds to a minute. You want them steaming. Once you got this, I'll throw some of these pepperonis in there too. Add a little bit of pepperoni, a little bit spicy, aren't they? Yeah, they're spicy. Get a bit of these. You just want to peel them up. Throw them on top there. Don't worry, I washed my hands before this. Not spreading any germs, any unwanted germs. I mean, I might be the only person eating this. But, I want to peel these bad boys up. Put them on top. Here, just double peel. Okay, and then you're going to want to throw these bad boys in for about half a minute to a minute. Maybe a little bit more. You want the steam coming off of it. I'll be back when I'm done with this. Okay guys, once you're done microwaving your glizzies and your pepperonis, you're gonna throw these bad boys in there with the mix. Now next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna get one of these, you're gonna fill this up with hot water, then you're gonna put it so it's boiling. Also, what you're gonna do is you wanna throw about 3 of these in there. And I believe you need 2 cups of this, 1.5, boiling water. Spread these 3 out between them, and then I'll get to it next after I'm done with this. Okay, so while your water is boiling in the microwave, you should also, just side note, you want to put it in for about, you just want it boiling, okay? But you're gonna want to mix this stuff up. Make sure you don't spill it everywhere. Twist. Might need to get a little bit down and dirty in there. It's okay, you can always wash your hands. And we have a hole in the side. That's not good. I need to go get a new bag, so I'll be back. Okay, minor inconvenience there. Could have been a bigger inconvenience, but good thing I noticed it. We moved it to a big freezer bag. I'm pretty mixed up now. Might need to crush it up a little bit more. Do as you must. Just don't pop a hole in it. If you want to, you can seal it up and shake it up. I might need to put my water is actually done cooking. At least my first cup of it. But I can always put it in longer. You want to seal that bad boy up. And that's pretty shaken up, about shaken up as it will get. Now let's get the water. Okay, I got 1 cup of boiling water in here. This is my second one. Got the 3 cups of chicken flavor. Gotta pour this last one in. Then you want to set this off to the side. Oh, that was almost bad. So you're going to seal this bad boy up. 2 cups should be good, 2 full measuring cups. You want a little bit of air in there just so it's more cushiony. I think the heat will make it expand. You want that thing tight, really tight. Might be a little bit hot, but you're going to want to kind of shake it around a little bit. Make sure not to let it do whatever, but you're going to grab that towel from before, and you're going to lay that bad boy out so it's only folded over once. You're going to put this thing right in the middle. Then you're going to fold it. Do this, this. Need a little bit, let a little bit of air out. Seal that thing right back up. What this towel is going to be doing is it's going to be trapping the heat so it can really just cook itself. And you can just leave that off to the side for, you're going to have it 40 minutes in total. But leave it for 20 on one side. Then you're going to flip it over for another 20. And then I'll get back to you when that's over. Turn this off, sorry. Wait, what's the fastest growing mobile provider in the nation, growing faster than Verizon and AT&T, and even growing faster. Okay, 20 minutes is up. You want to flip this bad boy over. Now I want to leave it for another 20 minutes, and I'll be there when that time comes. Okay, now that the 40 minutes is up, you can take out your loaf. Flip it over. Make sure to grab a plate beforehand. You can unravel it. And it should look like this. May not look appetizing to some. I mean, I think it looks pretty appetizing. I've had a few loaves in my life. Now that you have this, you can kind of lay it out, kind of make it a square. Mold it however you want. Probably easiest to do this. You can open it. And if you want to, grab your trusty scissors that you're not playing with, obviously, because that would be bad. Cut up down the middle. Just don't cut too far and you spill it everywhere. Then you can kind of cut off down here. Now you should have this. Maybe just make it a little bit more pretty. And now you have this, okay? You can either, if you're really hungry and you want to eat 4 servings to yourself, you can just eat it off here, put it on the plate like this. Do it however you want. You can eat it off here. You can do whatever. It's really your choice. So it's a loaf. Loaf is all up to you. But I'm going to get a... Oh, I had that knife. I'll grab the knife from before. Make sure to grab a fork. And you can cut off your own little fourth of it. Not going to be the cleanest transition of putting it on the plate, but I mean it'll work. And also, if you want to grab some sriracha, make it a little bit even spicier, you can. Thought I'd try that out too. This may not look like it, but this is a delicacy in the jailhouses of the United States of America, maybe even out of here. I guess I don't know. But it is a cheap way to get your nutrients. Okay, maybe that's not true, but you'll get your meats, you'll get your carbs for sure. Probably your sugar, because there's probably a bunch of sugar in hot Cheetos. I don't. There's probably not much dairy, but it's still it might not be the best for you actually. Excuse me, but it's a good junk food meal. budget meal, budget friendly. Get enough of it, might be able to eat it for a week. Get a little bit. Here, I'll actually just I'll bring you over to the table and we can review it there. Okay, so now is the review time. I have my friend Faith here. I'm at her house. I used all this stuff from her house. Thank you, Faith.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I thank your mom. I have to thank Amy for buying all this stuff. She knew I was coming over, so she knew I wanted to make one of these. Now for the review time. We'll take us a few bites normally. At least personally, you can add a little bit of sriracha if you want.
It's good. Good job.
It's pretty good.
Proud of you.
Thank you. A little bit spicy. Don't taste the Cajun too much. So if you want to add Cajun, add a teeny bit on top of the hot Cheetos. These glizzies are pretty good. Haven't gotten to pepperoni yet. Texture's pretty good, pretty mushy. It may sound very unappetizing if I say it that way, but it's pretty good. If you just feel like making something junk food like, I'd say this is the way to go. What would you rate this out of 10, Faith?
Made by you, 9.5. Pretty good.
Personally, I'd say rate it a 10 out of 10. It was pretty good loaf. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.